Hi guys, welcome back to Doodle Maths. I just thought I'd give you some advice on a particular powerful word that comes up every now and again in maths. Are you ready for the intermission? Here it comes.
We will now have a short intermission to discuss the amazing value of the word per. We use the word per a lot, and it always involves a ratio or a fraction. Let's look at some examples.
I got 50% in my test.
The car drove at 60 miles per hour. I made $2 per month. Well, 50% is 50 per 100. The word cent represents 100, like a century having 100 years, a dollar having 100 cents. And centipede literally means 100 feet, even if centipedes don't actually have 100 feet. 50% is 50 divided by 100, which simplifies to a half. So if you get 50% in a test, you've scored half marks. Looking at 60 miles per hour, this means the car travels 60 miles per 1 hour. Miles on the top, hours on the bottom. We just don't normally write the 1. If another car travelled 100 miles in 2 hours, we can write this as 100 miles per 2 hours. Miles on the top, hours on the bottom. Which simplifies to 50 miles per 1 hour, which we would usually describe as 50 miles per hour. Incidentally, if the unit on the bottom is a measure of time, like hours or seconds, this ratio is also known as a rate. But more of that in another video. And finally, if somebody reads 24 books in 1 year, then the amount of books they read per month is 24 books divided by 12 months. So books on the top, months on the bottom, which simplifies to 2 books per 1 month. The thing to notice in all of these examples is that the per thing should go on the bottom of the fractional ratio. So per cent has 100 on the bottom, per hour has the hours on the bottom, per month has the months on the bottom. So if you see a question and you're not quite sure what should go on the bottom and what should go on the top, look for the word per and put that thing on the bottom. For example, if you get a question that says 5 kilograms of flour costs £4, what is the price per kilogram? Well, we have per kilogram, so the kilogram goes on the bottom. So that's 5 kilograms. And the other number goes on top. So 4 over 5, which simplifies to 0.8 pounds per kilogram. If the question has the same information, but asks how many kilograms per pound, we have per pound. So the pound goes on the bottom, which is 4 pounds. And the other number goes on the top, which is 5 kilograms. Therefore, we have 5 over 4, which simplifies to 1.25 kilograms per pound. So there you go. If you want perfect answers, look for the word per and put it on the bottom. End of intermission!
So I hope you found that intermission useful. Check out the other videos on Noodle Maths, and I'll see you next time. I'll see you.